Hello and welcome. I'm going to try and make this a quick one. Let's look at the next 4 years because it is Inauguration Day and we have a new president in the US and a new vice president, and it is a history-making day. Our first female vice president, as well as our first person of color vice president. So I want to point out something that I posted on TikTok earlier. Links to that are in the description if you're interested in some random shit posting that I do on TikTok. I share insightful stuff every now and then, but sometimes it's just kind of silly. But anyways, this one was a little more insightful. I was watching some stuff about, the inauguration, what's going on today. And I really noticed, like we talk about Matrix cheat codes. There's a lot of that on TikTok. And there's a cheat code that I haven't heard of yet that I may or may not have discovered this, but history is his story. And now at this point, if you watch my December 21st, what was going to happen December 21st reading, basically, I believe it was the first card was the Empress. And basically the reading was telling me, look, the divine feminine is taking over and the patriarchy is going away. Obviously it's going to be a process, but to get to that point, but I do feel like that's like a divine feminine stepping in to kind of take action or to help improve things a little bit. But so yeah, that's on my TikTok if you're interested. But I feel like now it's, instead of teaching his story, history has been very whitewashed and very one-sided. Our history that we were taught in school in the US is not even accurate. There's a lot left out. And really because it was his story. History was his story. And so, yeah, let's get into some cards here. I might elaborate on that throughout. But all right, let's look at the next 4 years. I'm going to do 3 cards for each year. So it'll be a 12 card spread. The next 4 years. In the US, as far as our government is concerned, what can we know? Okay. Well, how do you like that shit? Okay, so we're gonna look at the first year real quick. Maybe not. Let's get them all out there. I'm really feeling like we're supposed to do all of them. Hold on. Okay. I don't know how far down I can go and you'll guys be able to see it. I'm gonna have to overlap them a little bit. Or let's see. Will that help? Oh, a smidge. And you can't see my pajama pants. Okay. Okay. So we have the 4 years, and I did do 4 years. So we have the first year, the second year, the third year, and the fourth year. So I feel like the first year, obviously the 10 of Swords is an ending. That is, we're definitely done with something. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this first year is going to be a rough transition. But I do believe that we enter, by the end of the first year, we enter a space of more giving and loving space. But I do feel like definitely we're ending something, clearly. Moving into maybe a rough transition period. I also often see the 5 of Pentacles as a card of making a choice to leave your comforts. In order, you may have to weather the storm, but at the end of the day, you end up better off for making that hard decision. I do see that a lot in this card. So I just feel like it's a rough transition, but I feel like we're ready for it. But I don't think it's going to be smooth until maybe the end of the first year with this Page of Cups. Again, about possibly newfound love or youth, and just being happy and joyful and being... We're going to see some new emotions come up is kind of what I'm getting from the first year of the Biden administration. So then moving into the second year, we're still transitioning. We're still doing a little bit of battle work. We're still, I'm going to move these up. we're still kind of fighting the battle. It's not going to just be done and over with. There's still going to be a lot to do. But also, that card shows about defeat. And I feel like next to the Sun card, that's us, you know, defeating our demons overall in the country. I feel like under the new administration, I feel like there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. I see again. What I kind of feel like in this second year is that there are going to be some undertones that come to the surface. There are maybe some things that are the light is cast upon, getting that from the sun, and also the light coming in casts a rainbow on the face in the Nine of Swords, which is usually about worry and anxiety. But I see that rainbow as a sign, and also with the sun card between those two, there's definitely some light being cast on the darkness. There is darkness, there is worry, there is anxiety, but I do feel like those undertones of dark are going to be, brought to the surface and brought to light. Also, with the rainbow, I also feel like there's definitely also this card is very inclusive and diverse. A lot of the pages, maybe even all of the pages, I believe, are female, and we also have that is shouting to me that there will be kind of some light for the LGBT community, LGBTQIA plus community. It changes so often I can't keep up, but I prefer to just say the queer community because that kind of embraces everyone to me anyways. That's what I would call myself. But anyways, so I feel like there is still some undertones of battle scars, but I feel like it kind of comes to the surface. We're going to start seeing things around the second year of his term. Yeah, see, then we're kind of coming out of this space. Okay, so in that third year, I'm kind of feeling like we after seeing what comes to the surface, after kind of like I feel like a reveal, like the image that I'm getting is like a curtain opening, like they got the velvet curtain, red curtain thing at the theater, and you open it and you see the cast or the band or whatever it is. I feel like there's like a curtain parting that second year that reveals some things that one that need to be healed or dealt with, and also that will be good. So I feel like a lot of things kind of come to the surface. But moving from that reveal, we also have like a little bit of the wounded warrior mentality a little bit, but I feel like it moves us into a great place as I feel like the third year, I'm really getting Kamala vibes from this Nine of Pentacles, and I love the Nine of Pentacle card. I normally would call that my like single ladies, independent woman. Like I feel like it's a very feminine card of luxury, but also like earned luxury. Not that it's something that's been just given to you or passed on to you, but I feel like this is a hardworking woman. She is out in the field counting her coins, also looking like a very strong Black woman. I feel like this card really is speaking to Vice President Kamala Harris, and that I feel like she's kind of a focus in the third year. And oh, this is very specific, and I don't like to get very specific on this kind of stuff, but I feel like our wounded warrior here. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I named the channel Uncensored Intuition for a reason. What I'm seeing is the third year is some kind of brain issue or head injury where this feminine energy is kind of independent, meaning I got I don't want to say it like this because I don't want to feel like I influenced it to happen, because I have this really big thing with, did I predict it or did I manifest it? And like, it's a thing for me. Like, I've been struggling with that for years. But anyways, so what I'm seeing in the cards is something happening in the third year for Joe and Kamala taking the reins, independent. I really get independence from this card, no matter what deck it is. I feel like that's her standing on her own, meaning without a partner, without another leader. I feel like that's her kind of taking over on that. So yes, that's kind of what I see in the third year. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here. It's going to be some hard work. I feel like, oh, I feel like this is kind of indicating to me that she she's gonna put it down. I mean, like, I know that probably the wrong context for that, but I feel like she's cut out for the work. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for that third year. I feel like is all about her, and her getting to do a lot of work by herself. But this could still, like I said in the beginning of the third year here, this could still just be us coming out of the wounded warrior stage and into our power. The people getting, look at, these are the people earning the money. These are the people getting money. And then we have the Page of Pentacles down here, opportunity in the fourth year, opportunity, the fourth year. Okay, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it because that's what I'm here for. This is indicating to me a second term, but again, with feminine energy, this is my prediction. My prediction is something happens to Joe in the third year. Kamala takes over, does a damn good job, and then is reelected. I feel like this is a new journey with the feminine backing. That dynamic is there in that fourth year. I feel like there are a lot of new opportunities for people in the financial department. I feel like there's it's kind of also could be an indicator of a starting over point for our financial system in that fourth year. There could be a restart of our financial system there. That is more feminine focused, that is more accepting of the feminine energy. We are still, I mean, along with all of the race issues, we still don't have equality between men and women. The trans community, none of that. Like, I feel like we come to a more fair position when it comes to masculine feminine equality, in addition to the racial equality that we're looking for too. That's kind of what I'm getting for this fourth year. The High Priestess is that, again, that divine feminine, intuitive, but also holding some secrets. She is good at keeping secrets. So that could be something that I feel like, okay, like her jacket like gives me the covering the heart chakra, kind of keeping it close to the vest or close to the chest, or with a visual that I'm actually getting is somebody playing cards and like holding them to their chest, trying to keep things not necessarily hidden because it's not the moon card, but they're kept for a reason, and I think they kind of come out. Like, there's some things that she's been holding on to that get said. This could be an idea that is sparked, but some kind of new, okay, my ear is now ringing. I don't know if it's a warning, shut up, you're saying too much, or if it's you're on the right track, keep going. So I'm gonna keep going because that's what I feel like doing. But I feel like this is leading into, again, another new beginning, and I feel like that beginning is that feminine energy coming into power, moving into like a second term possibly, So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for the next 4 years with it being inauguration day. I thought I should touch on that. Um, I'm not being like one-sided. I'm not picking a side. I don't like labels. I feel like labels put you in a box, and I don't want to be in a box. I want to be free. So I'm not like choosing a side. Is just what the cards are showing me for the next 4 years in regards to our government in the U.S. So yeah, let's all just work together. Like let's get through this together. But yeah, that's what I see. If this is interesting and you want to see more, please don't forget to hit that subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.